Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo, and I am here for Mobile Suit Double Zeta Gundam episode 9? 9. I said this in the Macross episode that I already recorded today, but it's always a little bit confusing because they're one episode off from each other and I record them on the same day. Anyway, we're here for episode 9, and we are going to space, baby! I gave up just at the finish line last time. I gave up on our ability to actually get there, and now we're going there. We've made it out of the hatch, we exploded some bad guys, and we're gone out into the wild blue yonder, or black darkness of empty void and hell. You know, whichever you see it as, whether you're an earthling or a space noid, you know? So, now what? Because everything's gonna change now. Can we continue the same Mashimir comes after us like a bad boy loop? Yeah, we did it all throughout the original Gundam with Char. We could continue on that front. Will we? I don't know. Will we make it to Livy and Rose this episode? I don't know. Will I see more of the best waifu? I hope so. I really do hope so. Will I get to see Chimatter kick some ass again? I don't know. I have no idea. Is Yazan stranded? Is he just stuck on Shangri-La now? Because that would be unfortunate. He really needs to be around. He's primo. He survived for sure. He teleported, parachuted down with his jacket or whatnot. So maybe he'll be alive. Our crew is together. They're on the ship. They're going to the place. Out of this place. Super interesting. I want to check comments. Ah, that's why. Trevrock won, and we're finally leaving Shangri-La. Yeah, this opening arc may have been a bit long, but I'll give it some praise. This was the first time we had spent so much time in one location in Gundam, which allowed some world building the likes of which we hadn't seen before. Up until now, Gundam liked to do its world building in very small doses, little snatches of dialogue here and there, or just depict novel things visually. But here we get to live in a place for a while, and it really fleshes out the world. I agree. We don't have just one episode on a station that just feels like Earth, and then it explodes and we have to be in the story suddenly. Nor do we have one episode where characters just drop into Granada or some other big base on some city, and we see some interesting things like skylights that get popped through by mechas, or the nature of the city and the industry and elevators and stuff. But none of that is the same as spending 8 freaking episodes on one freaking station with people who actually live there, their societal problems funnily demonstrated to us, goofily demonstrated to us. We get all these ideas that are really there. Junkers exist. Like, there's a whole industry of them. And Shangri-La is kind of ruled by them, which indicates something about the city-state, nation-state sort of nature of these stations. And then you've got the episode where we dealt with Chimatter's boss, right? And that guy being this sort of fat cat in a big manor out in the countryside, totally disconnected from the primary populace living in the cityscapes near the Junkers and stuff, just raking in the cash and living in absolute luxury. We get all this pretty distinct social commentary, maybe not even commentary, just exploration and demonstration. It doesn't necessarily say something about it, except that it says exploitative big fat cat's bad, but that's pretty bland. It's not super biting or cutting commentary, but it is a background. It is a grounding in a way. And because we're not just in a ship on the run all the time, passing through different locations, experiencing various different places, but instead actually soaking and sinking in one location, some of that does actually soak in. So thanks, Trev. I think that's a good call out, that there is something unique and different about getting this much time in one place. Even if it feels so slow and it feels like it's wasting time, it's not. It's doing something. What it's doing, well, don't know yet. It hasn't come to fruition and borne fruit yet. But I think it will. Maybe slowly. Maybe 10 episodes from now. But I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt and take it where it goes. So, let's head to Livy and Rose. Let's see if we can meet Ruka, my love, my darling, my blue-haired beauty. And, what horrible tragedies might befall us out in space? Are we gonna get a dramatic get a dramatic turn from our sort of goofy tone in a different direction? Or maybe a slow burn tone as things start to creep in from the outside and get a little colder and more empty and dark. Or not. Maybe we'll just be like, har har, Mashmir cello, har har har, and goofy and dumb still. I don't know. I'm kind of okay with either. Some progress would be good. let's see what the episode actually gives us, and we'll judge it on what it gives us, instead of doing what I always try to do and try to predict it too much. So, episode 9 of Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, EG resub version, ready to go. Likes, comments, and subscribes, super valuable for supporting the channel and making sure that these videos, which are not the most popular on the channel, they're old, they don't have the biggest audience. That's fair. I don't care. I'm still gonna make them. I love making them, and I don't require high YouTube numbers in order to make these videos worthwhile for me to make. They're worthwhile anyway, because there are fans out there, and they're fun, and I enjoy it, and it's a really good time, and what the hell else am I gonna do with my life? But it does help to get good YouTube numbers on them, because that brings more people in, and it also actually spills over to all the other videos on the channel. I realized this kind of recently. There's like a distinct dip. When I post videos, and they don't get as many views, YouTube is like, oh, this dude's videos actually suck, and so it starts pulling back on whether it recommends my other videos to people, okay? So then, when I drop videos that would get normally more views, they get less views, and then less views, and then less views. It's really rough. So anyway, more interaction on these videos in particular, the Thursday throwback videos, the ones that get the least viewership on the channel, more interaction helps offset that immensely. Dropping a comment like El Schnitzer does, just saying good comment, really does a lot. It really does a lot, because YouTube goes, hey, actually, these videos are pretty cool. Maybe a smaller audience wants them, but they're really interested. And that can offset the issue a little bit. So, if you can do that, that would be really, really appreciated. And I don't like doing this sort of please support the channel by liking and commenting and subscribing thing, but I do need to actually do it because it is necessary. Otherwise, things get weird. Algorithms, man. And the algorithm's gotten all fucky recently. It's gotten AI, it's great. Okay. That's one shill. Second shill, Patreon exists. You can get early access there. It costs $1. That's the whole shill. Let's watch Zeta Gundam. Double Zeta Gundam. Yes? Yes. Double Zeta Gundam episode 9 is up and ready to go. 2 versions, picture-in-picture in the description, timer on YouTube, BP timer. Let's get into it. La vie en rose, we're going! That's got me. All you need is good vibes. All you need is good vibes and you got me. God, Marshmallow is so tall. I guess he is a full man. Haha! Yeah. Okay, that's all of Judo's thoughts. Judo in space. Judo and the Argonauts. Well, he's following. Is, Yazan on board? Dedication like his is a real pain in the fucking ass. Yeah, man. And off on our side of space. Ooh, are we hiding out? Hey! There she is. What's up, babe? Sorry. Yep, those are rocks everywhere. Oh. It's hiding. A little bit more difficult. More difficult than expected. When is soon? Is he just jamming out? Yeah, me too, man. Yeah, he's got you now. We're at war. Is that a rock? Why would she? As if. Yeah, but, you know. Beecha? Guys? Guys, please don't do something stupid. You can get us all airlocked. Oh. Dami. Damida. What? What? How do they work? What are they? What are they made of? How are you manifesting stuff? What the fuck? What the fuck? What are they made of? Totally reasonable. What? Thanks, man. Appreciate the cover. Ah, true. Oh, we're gathering the bad guys. The bad boys. What you gonna do? Hey, I sense mischief. Is that what they're doing? Whoa, bitcha. You're gonna get in trouble with judo, dude. This is behind his back, man. Save your own skin. Wow. Immediately craving going back. Hi. Oh. He's gonna catch the blame for it, too. Dude, they pushed the button! Dude! Oh, no. That's so weird of them. Yeah, what the heck? Wow, he's actually right. So silly. No, they're just selfish enough. No, they're not a sympathizer. They're just selfish. That's so interesting. Selfishness perceived as support. Oh, what an outfit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Mommy Haman. Holy shit. Tippity top tier. This is nuts. She would never dress like this. What the fuck? Dude! Oh. I don't think she would ever dress. What the fuck? Maybe for like. No, even at gatherings, she's always in the black. Huh? Is this the Hama Hama? Is this the Hama Hama? It is the Hama Hama! Will it actually fly? Can you refuse the heartfelt plea of your soldiers? No. He's learned from the funerals, at least. What? Does it have a skirt? Does he have a cold? It's like a giant, badly built version of Hamon's mobile suit with the big skirt thing. Okay. All the Gazas are coming too. And so we are going to be found. Oh man, I don't know. What? Well, he's dead. Did he just cut him off? God, he's the worst. I love Marshmallow Cello, but he is the worst. I don't think so, dude. Oh no. That's... I'm all lost. I don't know what is going on. I love her. Altruism. Oh, is that Blondie? It's Blondie, alright. You're not gonna get dead, though. True. Probably should have turned your transmitter off before saying that. Yaha, haha. Oh, that's why. Huh? Yeah, yeah, why is he such a sucker? Cute! Amazing. She knows how to use it, too. I love her. I mean, he's got me, too, right? Please, let me go. No, no, no. We must help you. It would be our duty. Oh my god, he's just... Hey, pretty nice here. Man, poor Glemmy Toto's gonna get his heart broken, maybe his head broken. Oh, come on, man. Is he gonna tell him about it? He is. He's not gonna get the chance, though. Yep, not gonna get the chance, and so you're gonna be blamed for it. And that won't matter. How did they find us? Can't say anything. Dude, I'm about to go to war! Poor Eno. He was just trying to do the right thing after accidentally doing the wrong thing. That's tough. That's a tough circumstance. Eh? Go! Definitely better than Fa. No, it's so, come on, man. Look, you've had to save Fa's life like 3 times. Get him to fly. Ooh. Yeah. Nah. What about your sister? Okay. Got him. So, not as thrilled to be here as we were a couple episodes ago. Kind of like, as soon as it gets tough, we're like, nah. Oh my god! He said the thing! Holy shit, he said the thing! Do we need to send the Methus out? I have to tell you something. Go do something! Oh, what a compelling sound. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I could listen to that all day. That's super cool looking. You are a new type, though. Yeah, go save her. Go kill that blonde guy. Oh! Humma, humma. Humu, humu. Oh, get him! Yeah, it's real deal now. He doesn't have enough shots. Fucking, he doesn't know it. Duel me! Duel me! Yeah, it's a totally different game, man. Is he gonna hide? Easy pickings. Are you gonna fight him? You're not gonna fight him hand to hand, right? These moving through asteroid sequences are awesome. Oh, there we go. Deploy, deploy, deploy. They expand. I don't understand. They don't seem inflatable, really. Coom just bit one, I think, and it expanded. I don't understand at all. Yeah, it's so weird. It's like an Ayug. This isn't a training plane. Just, you gotta clonk him, man. She's great and terrifying. We'll see. Zeta! He's back. Zeta! Oh, he called them balloons. Okay, they are literally balloons. Yeah, until one of them is a real asteroid. Just gonna fold. Oh, shit! You told them they were all fakes! Just lost the whole squadron. My god, man. Alright, 1v1, we can do this. Or shouldn't there be two? Because he sent the other one away. Why? Yeah. Wait. Yeah, I had to kill all your... Some great expressions. Alright, we gotta destroy the Hama Hama, alright? Oh, yes, an enemy! An evil enemy! Thanks, bye! Rusan, I'm here to save you! Ow! Why? He didn't explode, though, right? Aww. You seem like a nice guy. You seem alright, man. We're just enemies. Bye. Betrayal. Betrayal. It hurts so bad. Dude. Uh-oh. This dude is on his other freaking arc. He's his own protagonist of his own show. If only I weren't an idiot. And now we have internal conflict. A collaborator, a traitor on the Argama, and Ino is gonna be freaking out because he's been trying. Woof. Grown-ups have their reasons. Not much. No, keep going. This is great. Good job! Oh, and we made it. Is it actually just gonna fly under the radar that somebody sent the message? And we're gonna make it to Livia and Rose. It's actually just gonna go unnoticed. And Ino gets to bear that until his dying day. Woo! Talk about burdens to bear. Well, that was fun. We're in space. Things are different. Things are certainly different. I love Ruruka. I love their dynamic. The back and forth and the banter between them was great. Okay. I can work with this. Also, the intermediate story with Glemmy. he could really be a continuous character, somebody in Mashimir's like organization who's just not entirely certain because he's been rocked by romance. Huh. Ah. What is that? Did you see that person? That's like, this person is from Rengoku's family. Why is there a demon slayer? Why is there a demon slayer sitting in your room, Mashimir? What the fuck? What? There's a demon slayer here. Alternatively, David Bowie, but female? Rad? I mean, hair metal has entered the building. I'm very excited for that. Very, very excited for that. Fun little intro from the perspective of Judo. Fun little joking banter with Rue getting completely lost in an asteroid field. Ridiculous. An amazing, intense interplay with Beachit deciding to betray them. This is gonna come to a head one of these episodes, and it's gonna be Judo who has to make a choice. Like, are you still a junker on Shangri-La, or are you part of the team? This is interesting. I love that he's listening to the theme song. It's very classic. It's a good joke. It reminds me of the opening sequences of Ruby, which is a weird thing to bring up because I haven't thought about Ruby in years. It fell so far off of a cliff that it's irrelevant to me at this point. But and I'm not interested enough in courting the fan base to like try to keep watching the show when it doesn't do the thing for me anymore. Which is really unfortunate. The first seasons really do still do the thing for me. They're amazing and great. But anyway, there's the whole sequence in the beginning where the first fight is Ruby and she's listening to big headphones and she's listening to the theme song, and I really like that. I really like it. It's the world being integrated with itself and kind of a pointed joke, and I've always liked when that kind of thing happens. These freaking characters are so goofy. But then we get this really not goofy moment here where we see very human expressions on Beecha of fear, worry, and uncertainty. Remember, these are kids who do not trust people, period. As a matter of course, they do not trust people. Do not. They will betray you. They will leave. They will try to get one over on you. They will try to sell your ship. They will try to sell you out. And the reason that Beecha will do that is because he doesn't believe in you. Because he's never had anybody to believe in. Why would he believe in you? Why would he believe in you? He believes that he has to get his while the getting is good, period. And he's not wrong. It's the life that he's lived this whole time. Why would he have faith in an organization like this or in adults like Bright? Especially when all the niceties seem to have gone out the window. And we get to see why those niceties have gone out the window. Bright is fucking stressed. He's at the edge of his rope. Clearly. When the kids run in and are running around, he's like, God, get out! This is a Bright who's overwhelmed. He's playing dad, but he's got 8 kids, right? He's like, oh God, what is going on? This is not good. So the whole, like, we'd love to have you aboard, welcome to the Argama, is a little bit falling apart. It's not there. The ideal is still there. The idea is still there. But in this super paranoid perspective that Beach and these others bring to the table, where all the adults are out trying to get them, where they're all trying to get each other. Remember, these are kids who were trying to steal and lie and thieve from each other on day one. They don't trust anybody, including themselves. There's no reason for him to think that staying here is a good idea, especially when it seems like the forces arrayed against them are more powerful. And his attitude has totally changed. And all of this comes across to me just in the slant of his eyebrows. It's just in this little drawn together eyebrow worry expression that he's got. That's what we've got here. The little lip turned down, the eyebrows pulled together, the little sad further eye, and the curious closer eye. Everything about his expression reads as uncertain, unsure, and a little bit worried, a little bit desperate, a little bit despairing. Not just desperate to get something, but like in despair a little bit. He thinks he's dead-ended. He really does think he's dead-ended. So, we set up the asteroids, which I think is great, and off they go. What has happened to my ship? That girl is lost, sir. I love this interaction. Why doesn't she say so? She'll never say so, sir. She'll never say so. Correct, absolutely. And they sneak across. Hey, come with me. Hey, come over here. And all these little bits are going at the same time, right? The Methus isn't up to snuff, and so it can't go out and help in certain things, blah, blah, blah. And pop! So what the fuck is this? It manifests, even if it is a balloon, it manifests out of what? How? No idea. I thought they were like aerogel styrofoam that were expanding. And so I guess Coom does blow into it. It looks like he just bites it. But he's blowing into it, right? Okay, they're big. We've seen dummies that are big and expandable before. It is just very strange. The balloon creating apparatus seems like it manifests them out of literally nothing. Pop! What? But they are balloons. Okay, fine, fair, good. We can hide the Argama. Great, really cool, super great, no problem. So why didn't you use those? Reasons. The character interactions throughout this episode are a step up from previous ones, I think. Maybe just because they're more in the same place throughout, and we can really establish dynamics, but it feels like we're really establishing dynamics. And it feels like these character interactions each speak volumes. Like, Ashitanaji stepping in here and patting Torres on the back when he's made, he didn't do great in his flight run previously. It really demonstrates Ashitanaji as like a core key member of the crew who's like really important and holds things together in an important way. He is the face of the mechanics deck, and he does that here. And he's interacting with all the other characters. It blossoms. It all integrates together, and you get these emergent interactions between characters that become very powerful. And all of that is then colored a little bit by what's going to happen with everyone sneaking away to the other side of things. Room assignments. Again, a thing being imposed upon you that makes you feel like you're not at home or in control. They're in control of me, is the vibe here. And it's not great. And then over here in the darkness, Ino refuses, but Bicha pushes. This is dirty. It's against my principles, he says. So he stops him and says, listen, man, it's pragmatic. They can't win. So we're just speeding things up, right? And we'll get rich off of it, and nothing will change. We're actually not even causing a problem, right? Great. It's like selling real estate in Pompeii. It's like, look. We're not actually going to kill anybody. They're all going to die, but we can make a pretty penny in the interim because we're going to sell them a bunch of shit, and it'll be great, right? Yeah. I don't want to betray them. Hey, we've lived our lives without relying on any adults, right? Why would being out in space change that? And then all the voices popping in, voices on every side. I really like how Ino's like hunched here and really uncertain of himself. It helps that he's taller and thin, but like tall and kind of imposing and not sure how to use it. He's in power in this moment. He's the one who can operate the thing, and he's the one who has the decision to be made. They have to convince him in order to make their plan go through, and he doesn't know whether he can stand up for what he actually believes in, and so he lets himself be convinced a little bit. And in trying to stop them, he doesn't let himself be convinced. In trying to stop them as Bicha tries to get in the chair and do it himself, bam, we push the button and then are interrupted. Yeah. We get these big lying smiles. What are you up to, Ino? Oh, no, nothing. And this is really rough for him. I really like how Mashmir enters frame and is just like, exactly what we need, of course! Of course! This makes perfect sense! Like, if this was a trap, for example, he would run straight into it. Should have made a trap. Should have set a trap. Would have been great. There must be a traitor. He immediately believes that there must be a traitor. It's the idea that of course they'll join us. We are justice. Of course it'll be recognized. The citizens all love us. We're in the right. very, very American hegemony. You know? Like, hey, we're gonna invade your nation. Welcome us with open arms. We are democracy. Wait, what? Why are you fighting us? Stop fighting us. What are you doing? We brought correctness and truth. Wait, you don't want that imposed upon you by an outside external power? Weird. What are you talking about? Of course you do. Of course you do. I'm Marshmallow Cello and I'm here to help. I exploded your town. I'm helping. It was helpful, right? Carpet bombings. They're helpful? Helpful. God damn. And then there's this scene. So, first things first. God damn, that is a hot outfit. I'm into it. I'm into it. I think it's super sexy. With the knee up, breasts out, the little toga thing, the little bow and the flare and the gold and stuff. Queen. Pharaohess or whatever. Really does read like an Egyptian pharaoh. Queen. Like an Egyptian queen. But I do have a real genuine question. Is this scene real? In what world would Haman Karn ever wear something like this? Or laze around in a nice chair with Mashimir on his knees doing nothing? This is so out of character for her. Right? Like, this is weird. And stares at titties. Okay, same as the losing himself in the wine glass before. He's entranced by her physical beauty. What's going on here, man? This is weird. This is weird. No Gaza seas for me. They suck. Behold my dank mobile suit with its big skirt. And they all request to join. And most of them explode. And he's got the sniffles. Why? I don't... okay. Sniffles and we're off. And he's not wearing a freaking normal suit. Why isn't he wearing a freaking normal suit? He even complains about it later. We introduced this guy. Ah, yes. Finally, real mobile suit battles. They are terrible pilots. All of them. They fly through the asteroid field, which looks great. I have to note this again. This whole scene with the asteroid field going by and the big wides of it, I think look awesome. I think they look awesome. They capture pretty girl. Immediately he's taken in by the fact that she's cute and innocent, despite being in a machine gun toting ship. Just a young girl. Nothing could be wrong here. Does Mashimir not know the history of the war? That, like, the most kills per pilot are teenagers in the last years of the war? Does nobody know that? I guess nobody knows that. And we give that to this guy, Glemmy Toto. Hi! And he falls in love with her immediately. Which, can't blame him. I fell in love with her immediately, too. Bye! Off we go. He just grabs her and woof, flies away. Honestly, probably saves his life to be doing this, which is cute. Trying to tell everybody what really went down is scary. I don't know what to think about it. It all sort of ends up swept under the rug, but it might not be. There might be still like a record or a log of that transmission being sent that might bubble up in an episode or two and cause some real problems. Have to remember that this happened. And it shakes my confidence in the whole squad. Man. And like, he's gonna feel like he's a traitor. He's gonna feel like he's failed his friends. He's really got a conscience. We'll see if this plays again, if this comes up again. Judo not wanting to get in the mobile suit is pretty interesting and different. And sort of deflecting all of the praise that he gets. You're just flattering me. I'm not really a new type. It works really well. And eventually it is the actual deal here. Hey, there's nowhere to go. There's no recourse. Your sister is aboard. And he goes, fine, I'll get in the damn suit. This is dramatically different from the last couple of episodes where Judo's been pretty gung-ho about the whole thing. He's been like, man, I hate that Mashimir Cello guy. I'd really like to get into the mobile suit and fight his ass. And now he's like, why do I have to get a mobile suit? I don't want to. This is stupid. Okay, fine if I have to. Gosh. And reluctantly, he says the thing. What am I supposed to say again? Oh, yeah. In a rush, he says the line for the first time, I think, and leaves his battery pack. It's like a cutback. It cuts away from the oomph of the whole thing, because that's like a classic moment. It's like, he said the line. He's flying the suit. It's sort of like the moments with like passing the torch with Kamiyu and Amuro and Char and stuff, where it's like, whoa, it's the thing. It's happening again. Except then we undercut it completely by having this mistake that he's made at the same time. Not a gun turret somewhere. Asteroids? They look awesome, I think, as we're careening through this field. I think the whole field of it looks awesome. It's the same technique as most of the driving sequences on straight roads, lights going by or whatever, road going by or whatever. It's repeatable over the course of a few frames, but man, it's really good looking, and it really sells me on the sense of space and distance traveled and speed. I'm amazed by it. Incoming! And some blasts and some good things. There are some great fight sequences throughout this episode. Getting knocked around and blasted into asteroids, but it's really the navigation of the asteroid spaces that I find the most compelling, the most interesting. All of the Gaza Seas just getting donked by real asteroids is super silly. It's super silly and terrible. How incompetent are all the Gaza Sea pilots? Should I really be taking that as what's really going on is that there are no experienced soldiers in Mashimir's crew? That might actually be what's going on. Well, I guess actually they're all probably from Axis. They all probably haven't experienced the war before. They're all pretty young. They're all super gung-ho, partly because they've never actually been in war. They're idiots. And kids, like Glemmy Toto, like Judo and his squad. Damn. Rue's faces when he can't see her are amazing. I love her. I think I love her. It helps that she's exceptionally, extraordinarily cute, but the whole playing dumb thing, I guess they're just there for show. What? They shoot stuff? Amazing. Amazing. And then the full cry. I'll never move you. Amazing. You can't escape by hiding among the asteroids, Zeta. Escapes by hiding among the asteroids immediately. Charge ahead. Don't worry about it, guys. Smash, bam, crash, boom. Mashimir. Oh, and this troll face from... simultaneously goofy and really intense. Our weird tone continues to evolve. It continues to evolve, and it's still the same in a lot of ways. It's still really weird and simultaneously intense. Like, there's real death and destruction going on. Some of those Gaza pilots really did explode after face planting into rocks. But then also we're like, hee, got him. Weird. The banter's amazing. Nani? The interruption is great. This little conversation between Glemmy Toto and Rue is very cute. I was worried I might have hurt you. Bye! This dude is never, ever, ever... He is romantically destroyed for the rest of his life. He's gonna be pining for the impossible forever. He's never gonna find fulfillment. This is what you do to me and other boys, Rue. This is what you do. It's your fault. It's your fault, Rue, for being a cutie. That's what it is. Blame you. That's all facetious, in case it wasn't clear. Zoom! Oh, what am I supposed to do? This scene is... Is this parody? Is this parody? What is this? He goes, but Rue, my leader is after you. What destiny have I chosen for myself? I think it's great. I hope we see more of him. I think we could actually have like an evolving story around Glemmy Toto. Especially as like a totally nonsensical rival in love sort of circumstance would be amazing. Swinging your lightsaber into the rock that you're standing on, which happens to be a balloon so that it explodes and careens you off into space, has to be one of the dumbest things that a character in Mobile Suit Gundam has ever done. There are some pretty dumb things in the last 8 episodes of Zeta. But man, this is pretty dumb, Ashmir. Whoa! I couldn't have seen this coming! And with a swing and a zap, we get him. And it's another layer that he could continue fighting if he were wearing a normal suit, but instead he has to bow out of safety. Man. And he throws the collaborator line, divine justice, ah ha ha, and off they go. The banter between these two is amazing. Her calling herself a grown-up like you're not one is amazing. Her outfit's still so fucking great. And they are just at each other's throats all the way through, and we totally ignore the important throwaway line, not a throwaway line about a collaborator completely. Don't worry about it too much. And maybe, I always like to say this, what is my favorite thing in the episode? I think my favorite thing in the episode is an incredibly frustrated, to the end of his rope, hanging on by a thread, Lieutenant Bright going, God! You did good! Good job! Fucking leave! Here's your reward! Go rest! Gah! Frustrated, overtaxed Bright, still being a good guy and friendly and, like, just overwhelmed. I support you! And your decisions! Gah! Again, very much the vibe of, like, a dad who's a good dad, but there are 8 kids. There are 8 of them. And so you gotta cut the guy a little slack. Ugh! I love you kids! Go to school! You did great! Your report cards are fine! I bought you a birthday present! God! I love it. Double Zeta is ridiculous. I like it a lot. We'll see what happens next episode, and we will join Livia and Rose, it seems, for our first docking in a little while. And we'll have a red and yellow-haired David Bowie Fire Hashira join us. Okay, cool. More waifus, more space stations? I don't know. We'll see what happens next episode. Thanks so much for joining. Like, comment, and subscribe if you liked the video. See you on the Patreon if you'd like to get next week's episode a little bit early. And otherwise, I'll see you next week for more. Peace.